Virgo, welcome to your 2024 overview. We are diving into every single month, so you might want to save this one and come back to it during the year. But I feel like your overall energy here is a very positive one. It feels like coming home to yourself. This feels like a lot of new beginnings happening in 2024 that you were perhaps having a bit of a, let's call it a dark night of a soul in 2023, and even the years prior to that, where you were just waiting for things to explode. Okay, it's like you were like, it's either going to get it's going to get that much more worse, or it can only get better. Something had to give, but you couldn't stay in that almost like combustible energy. And thank goodness, 2024, it feels like it brings relief, and it's a very warm relief, but also release of happiness, laughter, lots of giggling, like confident, trusting myself, solar plexus, here I am, energy, poise, shoulders back, head high, like a bit of pride coming through as well. So love that for you, Virgo. Let's see how it plays out through the rest of the year. In January, of course, we're in the middle of January now, or towards the end, more like it. I feel a lot of like mothering energy. So whether your relationship with your mother comes under question here and there's just a deep connection, or a deeper connection than usual, or whether you are, as a parent, are just spending more time at home with the kids, maybe even just really mothering yourself. Lots of self-care, nurturing cooking, very fourth house, very rooted, very grounded, and very ancestral. So like really taking in all generations, maybe gathering them around at your home or at your table is what it feels like. I just heard mending, okay, mending. So that could be very cathartic, very healing for you. It feels like a lot of conversation and a lot of deep connected conversations here. If not, I feel like the way that you are mothering yourself is very connected to water, very connected to the ocean, rivers, waterfalls, okay, TLC. It's giving yourself the TLC. And yeah, you can chase waterfalls if you want to. In February, I really see that this full heart, okay, full house, full heart, love that, brings you to a place of, okay, well, that feels really nice, and I feel supported enough to go after the thing that I want, to focus on the calling or the niggle or it feels something that's kind of been pulling at your heartstrings. I actually see it like a magician pulling rope out of a hat, but the hat is your heart space. So I feel like you kind of want to take that ribbon and send it into the sky. Like, where are we going? To the stars. You come in, like, you're really, like I said, holding your head up. And from that hold my head up kind of energy, hold my head up, you're seeing things from a new perspective and you're seeing your worth. And I think a lot of like family members, friends who maybe you consider family, have really exalted you to that position over the holiday season, perhaps. In March, with this like real fame, success, for some of you it's fame, I have to say that, but it's maybe even seeing yourself as the star that you are. Okay, so take that how it resonates. With that energy in March, I see that this brings about, well, if I could do anything, I'll do this. And it's a creative pursuit that I feel like April plays a part in March as well, that you've already planted seeds towards, but you just didn't actually take the move. You didn't make the action, you didn't press the go button, the start button. So really March is about pressing that start button, and then April is about, well, now I get all my bits together and I keep watering this plant. I keep growing it. I keep fertilizing all the seeds that I've already planted, because that's what takes the idea into fruition. That's what takes the idea into something that leaves a legacy. That's what takes the idea, and I can now grow this beanstalk, and I can climb this beanstalk to even greater levels of fame, fortune, family, again, family coming through, and success. It feels very bright. Yeah, thunder as that happens. So it's like thunder. There's so many songs that we could go into about that, but it's like, this has been something that it kind of rocks your world. it keeps you very grounded to finally, or it humbles you. That's how it comes across. It humbles you to be this connected to the thing that you're doing. And I strongly feel like it connects you to your roots. So it could have something to do with working from home. It could be renovating homes. It could be flipping homes. It could be anything like that. Now, May, June, July, and August all seem like they're dealing with things where you'd like to just keep a little bit more of your private life private. And you realize that part of showing certain things to the world, presenting certain things to clients, or being out in the world can be exhausting. And so you're kind of withdrawing a little bit over May, June, July, and August for your mental health. So keeping quiet about things, maybe doing a lot of research about how you can improve, or about how your competition, it's not so much that you want to be in competition with them, but learning from people who have been where you have been. So mentors or idols or icons. It's very, there is an element of fame here. It's very like, if I'm to be remembered, then I have to remember who I am and to get this right in order to keep moving forward. So May, June, July, I see you very focused on the metamorphosis mentally. I see you very focused on work. There may be delays in communication coming forward. And so you're just like, pace yourself. It's all going to happen. It's all happening in divine timing. So divine timing at play really in the middle of the year there keeps you grounded again. Your eyes are on the prize, but you're full of gratitude for being able to do this work anyway. It feels very humbling, very wholesome, and very homey for you. You could even be bringing a partner into something like this, or it just feels like, maybe some of you, your business name is Kindred, because that is coming through strongly. But you're only looking to work with the people that are like-minded, or you're wanting to learn from the people that are like-minded. You're not a fool about this. You're using your intellect, but you're not letting it get like your mind run away with you on a fantasy trip. I mean, Virgo, you don't. You really are the list maker and the perfectionist. Don't try and be too perfect here. Just focus on the work at hand and you will improve as you go. In September, there's a really nice balance between your emotions feeling good and your physical body feeling good. There is this waiting period for all of the hard work that you put in over May, June, July, and August to show up. You're like, okay, here I put in the grind, I put in the effort, I stayed, balanced. I'm very proud of myself. But I just sit here. It's almost like a mudra of just sitting in a yoga pose and just waiting. I'm here, I'm good. And you're very tempered. Nothing's getting to you. So if you've still got some like C and D clients who are just tire kickers, you're unbothered. If you've got some haters in the comments, you're unbothered. If if you feel like sometimes the way you speak to yourself is draining you a little bit, you quickly overcome it. You come back to your center. So you've really worked on that and it really shows in September. Love that for you. So around your birthday, you're ending a cycle of like mental overload, or just mental protection is more how it comes across. And you're coming into a place of healing, and that feels very freeing. Because in October, I see that you are sitting back and watching the rewards roll in. I see that you actually do more with less, as in you achieve more with less effort, or if you flip it, like I'm doing less and I'm getting more. So however that works for you, I see you maybe even having becoming the mentor, maybe having a protege, maybe helping someone else out, and you're like, do you know what I did? This is what I did. And it's really nice, but it's also helping you to learn more about yourself, because as we teach, we learn more. In November, you're very protected. Again, nothing is bothering you. So I feel like life is good, and you're just kind of maybe tapping out in November of the workload so that you can have more fun in December. December is all about fun. Don't overdo it too much, but celebrate the year that you've had, and maybe celebrate with the people who were there all along supporting you. It feels like maybe even like a late birthday celebration might be happening then, or even engagement for some of you. It's time to get on the move. Like, your dreams are not waiting forever. this is the year that you live your dreams, Virgo. I'm very, very proud of you. And it's like learning how to ride a bike. Once you do it, you can't stop.